And we're back with more of Performance TV. Karl Baumann joining us from usshift.com. And Karl, the Ford 6R80 transmission is an extremely popular one, and now more and more folks are able to put it behind different motors.
That's right. Thanks to our new self-tuning Quick 6 controller, you can install a 6R80 transmission behind any engine as long as you can bolt it to the engine with an adapter or without.
Right?
Using fuel injection, carburation, or whatever your choice is, including diesels even.
Well, with what you have here with the Quick 6, everything, it looks like all your wiring, I mean, the wires are labeled, everything that you're going to need to install this unit with your new transmission. It comes with the kit, and this looks like something that's going to be pretty user-friendly in the end, too.
It really is. We have a self-tuning process, and it starts with an initial learn where the transmission clutch pressures are determined.
Okay.
And during the initial learn, it learns the pressure at which each clutch begins to engage, and it uses that as a baseline.
So, Karl, we have everything we need here electronically, but to be able to install this transmission in certain vehicles, you're going to have to change probably the cross member.
That's absolutely true. The transmission's a little bit longer, the mount is further back. So this cross member from Stifler's, for instance, it lets you install a 6R80 in a Fox body Mustang or an SN95 Mustang.
So we're going to have a lot better ride. We're going to have a lot firmer shifts. This is going to be absolutely great. And what do you say? Got our Fox body over here. Let's go get this thing installed. All right, Karl, so we've moved over here to our Mustang. How long does it take normally for someone to install the Quick 6 in their car with most of the features?
A basic installation would be a few hours, and a complete installation utilizing most of the features, probably about 3 or 4.
Okay, well, we have the unit installed in our Mustang. What's the first thing we've got to do to calibrate this?
The first thing we'll do is calibrate the throttle position sensor to find out the idle and full throttle voltages.
Okay.
So we'll do that now. We push the button and it finds the idle voltage. Then you depress the throttle fully when it prompts you.
And you don't do it easy or anything, you just slam that thing down.
Yeah, all the way down.
It knows exactly what you're going to be dealing with.
Yeah, and then you release it when prompted to release it.
Okay.
And then if it says TPS successful, then it's good.
All right, what would the next step be?
The next step is going through a static learn, engine running, you put it in drive and reverse, do each one. Switch over to LRN for learn, and it says clutch learn, and then you press the button and it begins cycling all of the clutches in the transmission one by one to find out their apply and release pressures.
Okay, and then of course, you take the car, you drive it around, it's going to learn everything under its normal driving conditions. This unit, the Quick 6, has so many different features that we're only going to be able to touch on just a few of those today. One of those is you can hook this up with a paddle shift.
You can, yeah, and you have multiple tables. You can have different shift behaviors selectable, and of course, you can redefine all the shifter positions and what they do as well.
Not everybody's just going to have the stock motor in their car like we do in this particular one. Say they have a little bit more horsepower, this unit's really going to help them out a lot.
It really will. The transmission's extremely durable, and if the 4.17 first gear is too much for an application, you can start in second gear and shift in second through sixth.
Wow. And like I said, that's just a few of the features that this Quick 6 has. Keep in mind, this is for the 6R80. usshift.com is actually working on one for the 6L80. Watch their website because that'll be coming out before you know it.